just texted him and let him know that we're gonna be in. So yeah, we gonna have some fun tonight. I'm just here to say sorry for the pause in between, but I was trying to answer the phone in the meantime. But we can get it cracking. Shout out to all the Leos out there.
Shout out to
You know
Leo
what I'm
season.
saying? Shout out to Leo. You know what I'm saying? My birthday just passed this Friday, July 26th. I got my boy PC here. I see. Here's the thing. I'm expecting him to like. Oh, he was like, I'm going to the store. I'll be right there. Like, okay, cool. So I'm thinking he gonna go to his house and do the podcast. He ended up coming in person himself. You know what I'm saying? Came with a little bit of drink, so I'm drinking that with him right now because, you know what I'm saying, we're doing a birthday celebration of the weekend because, you know what I'm saying, we just don't carry the day. We always, especially if it's on the Friday, we going to carry the whole weekend out. So, you know what I'm saying, I was able to do some shit with my daughter yesterday, gave her that day. That way today I could do the podcast today. So, without further ado, this is the podcast where we also absolutely be 100% honest and give you authentic shit here. So, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, PC, say something to the people that know you here.
What's up with you good people? It's your boy Big P on the block. You already know how I rock. And this thing with Black Heirloom Entertainment. Shout out. Go check out my page at G.nation on YouTube. G.nation.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to get on that podcast. You know what I'm saying?
We
I'm gonna make it to G.nation one day. One day.
You on there now,
okay,
pimp.
okay. That's what I'm
You
talking
on
about.
there now.
You know what I'm saying? So now I'm on two platforms. I'm on the G platform, and now I'm on the straightforward platform because I was wondering when we was gonna get on the platform of, you know what I'm saying, PC, but you know what I'm saying, I was like, man, when you gonna put me on your podcast? There ain't no way you doing a podcast and I shouldn't be on it. But
exactly.
you know what I'm saying, it's a team effort. But Leos is out here. Shout out to all the Leos. You know what I'm saying, because it is Leo season right about now. You know what I'm saying? But we do you have a topic that you want to discuss, or you want me to go off the rip? Because you know what I'm saying, I'm ready for the day.
Go ahead, let's go off the rip. Because like you said, we was being supposed to do something with the G.nation in the straightforward. So now it's like I'm already here. Shit, might as well get us both on this thing at the same time.
Right.
We be having a good. We had a good conversations going all the time. We ain't gonna sugarcoat it over here for you, baby. Sorry.
Right. Oh, they now they want to block my live. Ain't that something? That's cool. I'm finna start right back up. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's crazy. I'm about to pull it back up. But yeah, I'm gonna start off with something light, man. I'm not gonna start off with nothing heavy. You know what I'm saying? I always want to start off that way. You know what I'm saying? You know how you start the boxing match and they start off jabbing and shit like that to fill each other out.
Yeah.
We ain't necessarily filling each other out, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? We want to start off with something light before we get to the heavy hitter shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was looking on TikTok and they had brought up something that kind of, maybe I was smoking that day and then I was like, yeah, I didn't really think about that shit. But in the movie Friday,
yeah.
Okay, so
I think
how
yeah.
the story
storyline
goes.
I already know where you're going with it.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure out what happened to Craig's paycheck.
What happened to Craig's paycheck?
What happened to Craig's paycheck?
Why? Yeah, because he picked his check up
right
in the morning.
The day before, right?
Before they called him in and fired him on his day off.
Right.
So how much was that paycheck worth, and did he spend it on? I have two theories. One theory is he spent it on that gun. Second theory is that little hoochie mama he was running with got some of that paycheck. That's why he was comfortable asking.
Supposedly he went to the show last night. I'm now that I'm reoccurring the events off of how the storyline goes. They say because remember she was on the phone like, who the fuck did you go to the show with last night?
Oh, he went to the show too. I forgot all about that.
Right. He was like, who the fuck did you go to the show with last night? So I'm like, the show should be the movie theater,
Right.
The show should be the movie theater. So I'm assuming, you know what I'm saying, the movies back in those days didn't cost, you know what I'm saying? So I think they owed Big Worm about $200.
$200.
Okay.
Smokey had
$100.
120.
Plus 120 because the 20 he sold to the Mexican partner. You know what I'm saying? So you had $120. You mean to tell me you ain't got not nan dollar to add to this pot?
See, was it really $200 they owed him, or was it
Wait, wait,
300?
wait, wait, wait a minute, wait a minute. Let me revert on what I said because he said he didn't go to the show last night.
Right.
So you didn't spend your money on the show. So where the fuck did your money go?
He bought that gun. I know that for sure. 2, he must have tricked it off with the joy trick.
I had to.
Because why would you be comfortable asking her for that amount of money anyway if you didn't?
But it seemed like she walked around comfortably with that kind of money in her pocket. You know what I'm saying? Because he knew the action like real quick, like, you know what I'm saying? Let me borrow $200.
He probably just gave it to her. While she hugged up and laid up with another dude in the bed asking this fool, did he go to the show?
Right, but I find it crazy and unique that whole perspective was brought up and then it was never once said what he did with his paycheck. He not once through the movie like, damn, I had to spend my check on this, or I had to do this for my check, or this, that, and the other. Like, it was just strictly like, you know what I'm saying? Nothing was said about his check. And I'm like, that's kind of weird because when they brought it up, I'm like, damn, what the fuck did happen to his check?
Right.
Suppose we went to the show. You say you didn't go. We're going off the word at this point,
right,
of the movie script. So it's like, okay, so what the fuck did you do with your money? So you just, and then you sit there and reiterate, and no money in this house. Like, nigga, how many days did you work on that last paycheck?
Mind you, this nigga ain't got no car.
Nigga,
he ain't got no baby.
UPS.
Look,
because that was the job that what was his name?
Red.
He had the UPS on, so they worked at the same job. So I'm trying to figure out like how in the fuck did you get paid? Because you know what I'm saying, UPS they pay their workers. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who it is, but they pay their workers. So it's like,
they get good money.
Right. So it's like even then to now they get good money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like nigga, you was either a driver or some shit to where you done drove and picked up some shit. And ain't no way you didn't have like at least $80 in your pocket.
Exactly. Unless that weed must have fried his motherfucking ass up so bad that this nigga forgot he had the money, or he didn't really want to spend his money, and then therefore he's like, man, I'm gonna get it out of somebody because I'm already low. I already just lost my job. This money might hold me over until I get another one. Pop's already talking about kicking the nigga out.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out like, you know what I'm saying? They had that conversation next morning when he was on the shit talking about, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about chasing dogs. You got to worry about a dog catching your ass.
Right.
But what the fuck happened to his check? It was never reiterated how, you know what I'm saying, his check was spent. So it's like, man, either you tricking off your dollars or something. Because you didn't smoke.
Right.
You know
he said he drank a little bit. He said he do get it.
A little bit.
He
said
I drank.
He looked like an occasional drinker how the movie portrayed him to be. Because it wasn't like he was drinking through the movie.
Right.
He didn't have nothing to drink. You know what I'm saying? A nigga that's going to drink, he going to drink. You ain't going to tell him the time of day he going to drink. He going to drink.
Me.
You know what I'm saying? So he didn't have that now drunk. He didn't drink that now piece of liquor. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it was just me. I just thought about that. But
I got a other one because I seen this on the little social media.
What's that?
They said, what was Bernie Mac doing at the house? He didn't ask for Brother Jones. He asked, is Sister Jones there?
Yeah. You know what? That you say that? Yeah, I find that to be funny too. It's like, but he asked.
Try to get Miss Jones.
Right. Okay. I didn't think about that. You see, you bring me another perspective of the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought about that, but it kind of like went in and out my ears when I was hearing that part because it never dawned on me. But now that you paid attention to it and then brought it back to my attention, I'm like, damn. He didn't go initially for.
You gotta think
Mr. Jones.
Right.
He went for Mrs. Jones.
Right.
And Craig reiterated, like, you know what I'm saying? Neither it's Brother Jones. They both at work.
Right.
So that's crazy as shit.
Well, you think about it, Craig would have been at work too. Right. You think Miss Jones would have been creeping on the low? Man. Trying to come back? She said the cable man or somebody was coming by. She said, the cable man, somebody, she said they was coming by. That's all I remember. And you seen Bernie Mac, what he was up to. The nigga even asked to hit the drone.
Right. Yeah. So it was just crazy as shit for that from that point of view. I was just sitting there thinking one day, putting one in the air, and then it was like, damn, I never really thought about that. Like, damn, what the fuck happened really to Craig Payday, but or Paycheck rather. But I just found it funny. But I just had to bring up something light before I end up getting into something heavy because I'm gonna get there, and because it's Leo season, and because this is a straightforward podcast show that I do nothing but straightforward every conversation, every event, every time we hit the air. So my thing is this. I'm trying to figure out a way how to put it before without sounding kind of like off, like, oh, nigga, you going that route with it. But I'm trying to figure out a way to put it. I'm trying to figure out why women using Vagisil and Vagisil products. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because I'm gonna tell you a reason why after, you know what I'm saying, I came to this conversation. But I just had to ask, like, and then I even went older, you know what I'm saying, to get the understanding of the woman's point of view. But I'm trying to understand, why is it that we're using, why is it that why is it that women using Vagisil? And then I asked somebody older, they ended up telling me, but I'm trying to see if I can get a female's point of view on this. Like, why do women wear or is using Vagisil products? Now, here's the thing. Now, when I ask the question, like, what is Vagisil for? Right? You look at it because you like, where's you going with it, right?
I don't know what the fuck Vagisil is.
Vagisil is like feminine product, like feminine wash.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
yeah, okay,
yeah.
yeah.
I guess to feel like replenishing and fresh. But
Well, it's like a dish or something?
Right. But it's not necessarily a dish, but it's something like, it's like a wash just for that.
Okay, yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess, you know what I'm saying, some be sensitive and shit like that. But my thing is, when I ask somebody older, somebody with wisdom, right, to kind of clarify, because I didn't want to ask somebody young, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to ask somebody kind of like older, like, you know what I'm saying, what is with this Vagisil? And they told me, like, baby, they only use that when one of few things can happen. They use it when
they stepping out.
Uh,
Hit the needle right on the head.
They use it if like they having too many sex with sex with too many men. They use it for sensitive skin sometimes. They use it for that. Um, they use it, and then it has a thing to do with their pH balance being off.
Oh.
And, you know,
drink some water.
Right, or it could be, and they also said this too. So let me know, reiterating this podcast if I'm wrong. If y'all go back and listen to this podcast, they say if the men that they're dealing with is having sex with too many women, is how she can have, like, it could be off as well. I want to reiterate like all the reasons why it could be or couldn't be. You know what I'm saying, for the reason of
getting bacteria from a dirty nigga or something.
Right. Or some shit like that. So somebody, you know what I'm saying, he fucking with a gang of bitch, he ended up, you know what I mean? Shit like that. It got to that level. But my thing is, like, not that I'm looking, you know what I'm saying, but you know a pretty woman when you see one, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
you know what I'm saying? You know when you see one, even though you're not even looking at some shit like that, you know what I'm saying, she's pretty, you know what I'm saying? Even though you're not even looking, you're not on the market, you're just looking, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of whatever your situation is, it's whatever.
I'm so thirsty.
So when you work somewhere that something is locked up, and they ask you, can you unlock this? You can't, me personally, you know what I'm saying, speaking just for me, I can't not see what you putting inside this box or the box I gotta put it in. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, she like, oh, can I get one of these and one of these?
Right.
And when I say she was a decent looking female, there was nothing wrong with her, you know what I'm saying? She had a nice little body, she had a nice looking face, you know what I'm saying? She looked like she was presentable, like some shit that you could take home to mom's. But when I say the two things that she put inside that lock box was something that I had to be fully aware of and be glad of my situation, of what the situation is, right? She put it was a yellow box, I'll never forget it. I was sitting there reading the shit. And the shit said, yeast control. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Ooh.
Wait a minute. You don't even look like you belong getting in this box, let alone you get in this box. So
yeast control. Yeast control.
but she had no sympathy in the game of her asking me, like, you know what I'm saying, can you put this in this box? So, and then I read what it was for. It was for, you got to turn the microphone on. Turn the little switch on. There you go.
Yeast control.
Yeah,
I think it was on.
yeast control. And
Is this on? Hello? Yeast control? Oh my God.
I was like,
You dirty bride.
what is that? But she didn't. But my point I'm trying to make is, she wasn't ran down. She didn't.
She didn't look ran down.
Right. She didn't look like how her situation was. So when I'm looking like, damn, females be really out here.
Let me tell you something.
Hmm.
Let me tell you something, not to cut you off.
No,
you just said something real interesting, Mr. Heirloom. Look, they don't look run down. That's what you gotta see. I bought a car about 8 years ago, or probably 7 years ago. Motherfucker clean as hell on the inside. I mean on the outside. Cadillac, a CTS, a '08 CTS Cadillac. Got rims on it. It's black on black. It's black on black with the black rims. I swear to God, I drove that motherfucker for 2 or 3 days before it shut down on the nigga. I said, oh! You spent $2,500 on that thing. Oh!
Real quick though, thinking that, you know what I'm saying, just because they had the peanut butter insides and the outside jelly, we was good with that.
And it was a lemon. Bucket. A cute ass bucket.
You know what I'm saying?
And half these females is running around cute buckets. And that check engine light is on.
Look, but it's crazy because I'll be trying to reiterate to niggas all the time, like, you gotta be careful what you just putting your shit into, man. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? She might look like this, but you don't know the problem. You don't know the problems behind the woman until you work at a store to where they buying these products behind your back. I'm just saying.
Make it make sense.
I'm trying to wake the brothers up. If you see her using fashion shit, her pH balance, something's off. Or, and or if you just start seeing her use the badge yourself, nigga, no issue.
And it's gonna be a dirty ass dude. One of them dirty ass niggas is still mess around with her.
I need to for the dirty niggas right now. Stop doing that shit.
They don't know no better.
Stop doing that shit.
Well, they don't care. They need to stop
doing
it.
That shit.
Cause this is the same nasty, filthy dude that's gonna eat you out, your homegirl out, and whoever else he can get to.
You know what I'm saying? Because the shit might seem green on the other side until, you know what I'm saying, you go to a doctor and realize you got something, and then you know the only person that you done dealt with, and then at the end of the day you go back like, nah, nigga, it was you.
Right.
Vice versa, however you want to put it. Nah, nigga, it was you. Like, nigga, now you done fucked around, you done bounced outside of what you had good, and now you done caught something, so now you gotta explain to the person that you with that you got some shit. Hey, they need to go get checked out. Nigga, that shit ain't cool.
Not cool, no.
You know what I'm saying? If you gonna do some shit like that, to my niggas that's gonna do some shit like that, right? Strap your shit up.
Woo.
Please Preach. Strap your shit up.
Preach.
I don't see enough motherfuckers in there getting condoms.
Condoms?
Then, when you do get condoms, please.
Hey, I swear to God.
With all my might, please, stop getting these fucking off-brand condoms.
Lloyd, a nigga will go in the stove, buy everything in the world besides the condom. He'll buy the drink, the blunt, the cups, the mixture. Look,
panties and bra he wanted to put on that night and won't buy panties.
Look, buy a honey pack or a rhino and fucking forget the condom.
Right. But I'm not saying get them for the ones that so I can reiterate because they try to get back on me on the podcast. Like, you said this, but you didn't say this, so let me reiterate.
Right.
I'm not talking to the relationships that you got your significant other and y'all rocking. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, not them at all.
I'm not saying that because y'all ain't got past the condom stage. I get that. We understand that. You know what I'm saying? Because once y'all made it one, you know what I'm saying? Okay, fuck this condom shit. Because you know what I'm saying? You know what it is.
It feels good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
once you graduate, hell yeah, that shit feel good when you graduate from some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I
And
get to
we
take
ain't
this shit
going
off.
back.
But you know what I'm saying? Don't. But I'm trying to reiterate to the fellas: don't just put it on for them. Put it on for yourself.
On God.
Put that shit on.
You
I
don't.
understand. You know what I'm saying? You and then especially if you beat these females off of Instagram and all kind of shit like that. Like, nigga, strap your shit up. How you can't dive into nothing? I forget the girl name that was on social media. She was a social media trainer. She was treating the other girl like shit. She was pregnant and she was with a stud looking girl. Ain't nothing wrong with stud. I'm just bringing this up as a narrative because this is what the situation is. But
Cause they love
I
too.
can't think of her name, but she was light skinned, but she had this type of disease, and the girl she was with ended up finding out on the live that she had it. And then the way she found out was like, oh, I was wondering what that stuff was around it. This, that, and the other. That's just what I'm saying. You have to be careful what you just dip your shit into, man. Because the females will set you up because they know that if they tell you that they have this situation, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, because I think I'm
Right
down
back.
to one, so we gonna definitely need some drinking this damn Remy.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold it down for me. I'll be right back. Shit.
Don't worry about it, man. I've been in picture shit before you even got back.
I'll be right back. What's up, nigga? Hey. Straight fool. Said you straight? Yep, yep.
I'm just saying. You got people right now just saying that wish they could. You know what I'm saying? I wish a motherfucker tell me happy birthday.
Back in this thing, like cook crack in this thing.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like people right now wish that they would have people to sit there and be like, damn, I wish somebody would call me and tell me happy birthday. But, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the people that showed me love on my birthday. You know what I'm saying? Put me in the inbox, even the later ones. You know what I'm saying? I took them too. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you still bounce back and you still said something because you acknowledged it was my birthday. And shit like that. You got me drinking this shit, starting over my words and shit, man.
Hey, man.
I ain't even got into nothing too deep.
It's your birthday weekend, man.
It is, man. Hey, I'm going to drink it out. You know
I'm just here to, guide you and go with the flow. Go with the flow.
I'm mad at you. Okay, so I'm going to ask you this before I get into something else deep, because I try to, you know what I'm saying, switch it up a little bit. So, would you stay in a house? Let's say it's like, I ain't going to make it too big. Let's say a 5-bedroom, a 5-bedroom, 3-bath. You know what I'm saying? You get that plus 100,000.
100,000.
Right? So as you get 100,000, the only repercussions is this. The house is yours, the 100,000 is yours, all of it is yours. It's only under one circumstance.
What's the circumstance?
The circumstance is the house comes with a ghost.
Give me that house, sir. Give me that house.
I ain't mad at him, man. He said, give him the house.
I might be
I don't know.
Hey, that motherfucking ghost might be a therapist to a nigga or something. You like, nigga, you fucking up. Yeah, I've been watching you.
I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like the ghost fuck with somebody that don't really like want them inside the house. I feel like if he find out you a cool nigga, I feel like he'll leave you alone. You can up right here. I feel like he a cool nigga. I ain't gonna fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let him know I'm here.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna sit there and trick him because you know what I'm saying?
The ghost might warn me when I'm cheating this shit. Hey,
motherfucker, hey.
He might throw some water on the floor or something, or knock the glass over. Nigga, your bitch coming. Your bitch coming.
I was watching the videos where I got it from. The dude was watching. I was watching the video, and the motherfucking knife just came out of like you see how my knife holder is right here. It just came out of there and stood straight up and then fell on the floor by itself. There's no way even with a string attached to it could you snatch it out of where it's placed at, stand it straight up on the end of the countertop, and then the shit just fall over. Ain't no way.
He's angry.
But I think he's more angry as to who inside his house.
No.
I think you know what I'm saying, spirits can read certain people. Like, nigga, hell no, I don't want this motherfucker in my house.
He wants revenge. He trying to tell you, I got chipped. I ain't no longer here, but if I can move some shit and I get to that dude that chipped me, or one of his close ones, it's probably one of his close ones that live in the house now.
Right.
That's probably like, you ain't supposed to be in this motherfucker.
Yeah, that's more or less what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think if you a cool dude, I feel like the ghosts will get along with you.
But the crazy part about that is you see all these goddamn movies and all that. You see they be messing with ordinary families. Like, you ever watch The Conjuring?
I seen bits and pieces of it, but you seen that movie?
The people that the couple supposed to be saving, it be like normal families.
Right.
Dog, look, girl be out in the backyard running, smelling flowers, kicking rocks. All of a sudden, you just see a ghost come up like, oh yeah. Let me mess with her happy ass.
I think to a certain extent, it depends on how bad the ghost is. If I can stay in the house or not. Because it's like, you got some angry ass ghosts out there. You got some shit you be like, nigga, I don't want you here.
Annabelle.
I don't want you here.
You remember Annabelle, the dog? All girls love dogs.
My brother has a big ass thing with dogs. I don't know if it's because of the movie Annabelle, but my brother do not like dogs. No. Especially the dogs that like that like when you lay them down, the eyes closed, and when you sit them up, the eyes open. He ain't fucking with it.
You know what used to creep me out? Them goddamn black statues all the time.
Black statue?
Hell yeah, especially the one with the
like that one that's sitting on my table over there.
You got one?
Where? No, it's a black statue, it's a black drum over here. But I only have it because my grandmother, what she used to do was
not them. Those are right. Okay. Those are right.
Alright, for sure. Yeah.
I'm talking about the little ones that be smiling and shit. You look like you was in the movie with us.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh nah, man.
I don't like that.
No, I only got that one because of my grandmother. She used to go to the flea market, and she used to buy them all white. It had no color, no nothing. And I'm like, Grandma, why you used to get these things? But then I would see her take them. You know what I'm saying? When we used to stay with my grandmother, we used to see her take them, and then she'll sit there with like different shades of paintbrushes. Like the skinniest ones you can think of, on to like the biggest ones. I'm like, damn, but she was like making the eyeball. She'll paint it, and that was one of the last ones she painted on my table. You know what I'm saying? So
Nah, shout out to G Mom.
yeah, shout out to G Mom, man. That one on the table, she actually hand painted herself. You know what I'm saying? Because we used to be out there like, okay, well, shit. And then the only thing we can do was we can paint them. But when it came to the eyeballs and shit, like, you know what I'm saying? How you say, like, you don't want it to look like the Us movie and shit. So
Yeah, man, motherfucker be staring at you.
like, it seemed like, I don't know if this is a drink, but I seem like this motherfucker just sitting here.
Right.
Looking at me every motherfucking way out there.
I'm trying to steal me a plate. This nigga looking at me like...
I'm so scared. Dude. That's another thing. I wanted to do like an Airbnb thing for my birthday, but I'm like, I'm so scared
I
of that shit.
I did one. It's nice.
Nah,
I did
not compared to what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying?
I did one in Vegas before. It was nice.
Yeah, but
had the
like,
jacuzzi and all that.
Be having cameras and shit. Like, I ain't got time for no shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
If you want the show, I'm gonna give it to you.
I'm not about to play. I feel like that, even at a room though. But I feel like shit at the room, like you want to fucking put a camera up, nigga. I'm gonna give you something. You know what I'm saying?
Freaky ass nigga, you a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, you a 69
I do like that. I ain't gonna lie. I did like the little mirror test and shit, just to make sure it wasn't no shit like that. But I didn't go all the extras like how they put like little handle chips on the door and all the extra shit. But I feel like they, you know what I'm saying. Best in, I'm talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I feel like them motherfuckers gave me a room right by the elevator on purpose. You know what I'm saying? You know how you know what I'm saying? They look at you and give you that characteristic look like,
hell yeah.
Yeah, and they don't put you by the fucking elevator type shit. I'm gonna put you on the second floor, nigga, but I'm gonna put you right where the elevator is. That way, when I come off the elevator, nigga, I know it's you type shit.
On my 9 to 5, I drive the pilots and the flight attendants.
Right, and on top
to the hotel every day.
On top of that,
they profile a nigga each time. I had a nigga say, "Yo," I'm like, "What?" Until he heard me speak, because I know how to put that. I know how to code switch up on it.
Right,
hey,
right.
How you doing?